Could Taiwan become a nuclear power? It's possible, according to an arms strategy expert surveyed by Foreign Affairs magazine. The influential American publication cited an expert who named Taiwan, Japan, and South Korea as states that could have its own nuclear weapons within the next decade.
But local experts say that the nuclear window of opportunity closed for Taiwan long ago. They say the island is now focused on a non-nuclear approach to building deterrence against China.
In the latest edition of U.S. magazine Foreign Affairs, experts weigh in on whether more states were likely to acquire nuclear weapons. One expert strongly agreed with the proposition. He named Taiwan, Japan, and South Korea as states likely to join the nuclear weapons club within the next decade.
Taiwan does indeed have the capacity to develop its own nuclear weapons, but our national policy is to not possess or build weapons of mass destruction. There are indeed experts in the U.S. that say Taiwan should have nuclear arms, especially tactical nuclear weapons, to eliminate the threat of a large-scale landing. But long-range weapons and precision ammunition can achieve a similar effect.
Military expert Tzu-yun said that Taiwan does have the ability to become nuclear capable, but he said that going down the nuclear path would be too controversial and may only heighten regional tensions. Shortly after 1964, Taiwan launched a secret nuclear weapons program dubbed the Hsinchu Project. Taiwan had been one step away from developing weapons of mass destruction.
Taiwan's opportunity to develop nuclear weapons is over. At the end of the 1980s, Zhang Xianyi ran away to the U.S. Not long afterward, the U.S. sent people here and dismantled all the equipment being used to develop nuclear weapons. If Taiwan were to try again, it would have to purchase a lot of equipment. And now, amid the tensions between the U.S. and China, if Washington agreed to let us develop nuclear weapons, that would cause even more conflict between them and Beijing. In asymmetric warfare, us developing nuclear weapons would immediately result in regional tensions. But Taiwan can gradually strengthen its submarine force, especially our missile systems. If we do that, when China carries out military simulations, it would have no way of predicting what would happen if it tried to occupy Taiwan. I think that the most important thing for Taiwan is to develop its asymmetric warfare capabilities to turn Taiwan into a hedgehog island, develop deterrence and countermeasures for air, land, and sea. That is part of our national strategy.
Amid China's military threat, Taiwan is working on bolstering its asymmetric warfare capabilities. This strategy aims to use the smallest amount of resources to produce the greatest deterrent effect, in hopes of protecting Taiwan against enemy invasion.